All right, everybody, how's it going? It is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022, and we have some more NFL news. Right now, we're in the kind of period where we're between the official start of like the tampering period and the free agency period, and we're right after the tagged period where players get traded, some guys get released and signed. So right now, we're kind of looking at the fun period where players might be traded, as we've seen yesterday with Russell Wilson being traded over to the Denver Broncos. We've seen players getting re-signed or talking contracts with the Titans player. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Mike Williams, and of course Aaron Rodgers. And today this kind of continues. It's been a little bit of a slower day as compared to yesterday around the NFL. But today, as you can see here on the screen, the Colts are going to be with a new quarterback again this season. I think this is the 5th time in 5 years where they'll have a new quarterback. It goes like, of course, it's like Wentz last year, the new guy this year, Wentz last year. They'll have, they had Rivers, Andrew Luck, the injury replacement, and then Andrew Luck. It's like something like that, and that's 5 different quarterbacks in 5 years. So Indy just can't seem to get their quarterback position right post Peyton Manning. Even when they had Luck for a few years, he wasn't barely able to play due to health. But we're here to actually talk about something different, not the Colts quarterback problems, or if they'll ever be able to seemingly find that next guy to kind of guide the franchise in the right direction. They're moving on from Carson Wentz. They decided they didn't really like what they seen. They had to give up, I think a second round pick to get him after all, and they were like, you know what? Let's see if we can't ship him elsewhere and see what we can get back and possibly build towards something different that isn't Carson Wentz. Apparently, they didn't like what they got. So the Colts are trading quarterback Carson Wentz to the Washington Commanders for a package of picks that is thought to include 2 third-round picks. And one of those third-round picks, I believe, is a conditional. We'll go over that soon, but one is a conditional pick, much like the pick that got him from Philly over to the Colts in the first place. But in this, we'll see Carson Wentz now don the new Washington Commanders uniform. He'll be the first Commander starting quarterback in team history, I would imagine. I assume he's going to be the starter. I can't imagine they're going to go get him, and they're going to take the full contract per sources. Let's see here. Washington is paying the full $28 million due to Carson Wentz this year, which includes a $5 million roster bonus due next week. From now on, it's Commander Carson. Per the trade terms, per sources, Colts get a second-round pick or a third-round pick in 2022, a 2022 second-round pick, and a 2023 third-round pick that can become a second if Carson plays in at least 70% of the plays on offense. I believe they also swap second-round picks. It looks like the Colts get the Washington second-round pick, and the Commanders get the Colts second-round pick. So they swap second-round picks, and for Carson Wentz, it's 2/3. One of them is a conditional that can become a third. Colts will not only play the Eagles twice next season, he will also travel back to Indianapolis to play against the Colts too. So, here we go. This is the thing I was looking at. It goes Andrew Luck, Scott Tolzien, Andrew Luck, Jacoby Brissett, Phillip Rivers, and Carson Wentz. Oh, wow. That's quite the list. They really just can't find a guy. It's even worse than I thought. That's a couple of those names, Scott Tolzien and Jacoby Brissett, But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Carson will get to play. He gets to go back into the NFC East, where the Eagles were his stomping ground. So we get to see the Carson Wentz revenge game against the Philadelphia Eagles 2 times a year now for at least a couple seasons, or for as long as the Commanders like to use Carson as their quarterback. And he'll also get to get his chance against the Colts for some revenge as well. So hey, it should be pretty cool. Should be pretty fun. Darius Leonard was not very, didn't seem to be very happy with the move his team has made. Let's see if there's any more information. Not really. Yep, that's about it for the Colts and Carson Wentz. They've sent so for Washington now, they've been in the quarterback market trying to get every single quarterback, and now this is who they wind up with. At least they have a guy that can get them through the season. You can have a backup, and you kind of got some stability somewhat at the quarterback position as long as he can stay healthy. It's it is what it is. It's a better option than what they had at quarterback with Taylor Heinicke. And I mean, they really didn't give up much. A second and 2 third-round picks and a second if he plays a lot of games. So I don't know. I don't know. This seems like a pretty mutual trade. Indy probably takes the W here because they get out from under Carson Wentz's contract and they get some picks back. So not too bad. The Commanders get their quarterback, so they probably see this as a W themselves. Carson gets a W because he gets to play his former teams a total of 3 times next season. So I don't know. Seems like a pretty good trade. Seems like it was a trade that Colts fans are probably happy to see happen. I would imagine Commanders fans, I'd imagine they feel a type of way about this. So let me know what you think down below if you're a Colts, Eagles, or a Commanders fan. Let me know if you think this is a fun move. Are you excited to get Carson Wentz's services? Are you happy to see him go? Do you think it's funny you get to play him twice now? If you're just a general NFL fan, make sure you leave your thoughts as well. I'll be sure to comment back on any of those that I see in the comment section. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. The like help gets it, kind of pushes it out there and shows that people are enjoying the content, and it actually helps grow the channel a bit. And subscribing helps grow the channel. You get more NFL content, NFL news as it becomes, breaking. As you can see here, we have a lot of other videos, even though they're not getting any views for whatever reason. So hopefully people watch this, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and let me know with a like and a subscribe if you're new. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whenever you decide to give this a listen. But yeah, that means that's pretty much it. Carson Wentz to the Commanders for some picks, and we'll see what the Colts do at quarterback going forward. I have no predictions for that, by the way. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Have a great rest of your day, morning, night, whenever you listen. Go Lions, go Tigers, and, of course, go Patriots. And I will see you later. Peace.